Are we recording?
We'll never know. The laptop's underneath us.
I don't even know what's going on. It's my first day of dieting and I'm losing it. What's going on, guys? It's episode number 8 of the Content Creators Podcast. It's been 2 weeks since we recorded a podcast.
We're a little late because, the holidays and all that.
And we're dieting and stuff. And
dieting on getting fat. Not getting skinny.
yeah, we're dieting on healthy food. We're eating just junk food.
Yeah. Just junk food, no, cake.
We have a guest with us here today.
We have a guest who's behind the camera.
Yes. He's joined us again.
We got a special product that is going to be aired to us literally soon.
Live aired.
Good story about that and how we got this lens.
I don't know. I don't know. Oh, you told me about it.
I did tell you about it.
But we're going to tell you.
Andre's up off the chair. He's ready.
Are we doing this now?
So, no. We're going to talk about that. We are going to talk about ways of trying to get people to work with you on Instagram. It's what's that word I'm looking for? It's
work with artists and creatives, like in your local area.
It's a way to get people's attention on Instagram that I recently started trying to do. It's almost like you're not creeping on them, but it's just a way of getting their attention, letting them know that you're there, because you're not going to get work if people don't see your work. So in order for them to come see your work, they have to know who you are. And this theory that I've been doing is a way to get people's attention to your Instagram profile and to view your work. We're going to talk about that. The story that happened with Andre and me today, mainly Andre. What else?
I was going to say about branding yourself. Really branding
one.
yourself. Yes. I was going to tell Pete. Actually, I didn't want to bring it up because I wanted to save it for the whole conversation for the podcast. So I thought it would be a good time to brand yourself. Not a good time to talk about
three topics today.
Yeah, there you go.
We're going to keep it short, simple.
20 minutes.
Try not to bore you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, what time is it? We'll try to keep it under 20.
We're going to try to get back in the groove with these podcasts because it's having 2 weeks off definitely takes a toll. Right, Andre? When you take a break, it hurts.
Okay, so first things first, we're going to talk about what happened with me and Andre today.
Yeah.
So Andre sold his, the Rokinon lens. He's sitting over there with the smile on his face. He sold his Rokinon lens because he wanted to get the Sigma 35mm 1.4 Art Series lens. So he sold it thinking he was going to buy one at Henry's. He called them and they said that they had one. And he's like, yeah, I got it right in my hand. I'll put it away. And so, we had intentions of going to Henry's, buying a new lens. Also, trading in some Panasonic lenses that I purchased and whatever. But anyways.
From the limit.
Yeah. So we go to Henry's and Andre's like, yeah, I have a lens on hold. And they're like, okay. And so they're looking for it, and I'm looking at Andre and we're like, oh, fuck. Oh, sorry. We're trying to not swear on this. Whatever. So, long story short, they lied to Andre. Well, they didn't lie, but they don't know what they're doing. Henry's, man, what are you guys doing? I missed dinner to come up to your store to get a lens that was never there. Chicken stir-fried dinner.
Must have been frustrating.
It was so frustrating. So then Andre's like, I sold my lens. I need one right now. You need to get me a lens. Get off your ass and go to the Burlington one. The guy's like, oh, it's in Burlington. And then Andre's like, well, I'm not driving to Burlington. I drove here because you guys said you had a lens for me. So, yeah. They didn't have it.
That's not good.
Oh, yeah. It wasn't the first time either.
Oh, it wasn't?
So the reason why Andre was pissed, and I would be pissed too, is because, one, he sold the lens thinking he was buying one because they said he had one. But this was the second time.
You're doing work tomorrow too, right?
Yeah, and he's got something to do tomorrow, so that's why he needs his lens. So,
yeah.
So this is the lens, the Sigma 35 1.8. I actually told Andre to.
He hasn't even opened it himself.
Andre has never opened this yet. Brand new, straight from
f1.4.
Straight from Taiwan. No, we're joking. We don't know where it's coming from.
You might be right, bud.
See where it's coming from. Brand
Japan.
new. Japan. Andre didn't even open this yet because I told him to wait. See all that
I'm
patience?
gonna take all the new smell out of here. Out of my nose.
This is nice. Nice and big.
How much was that one, Andre?
Yo, there's a
$12.49.
There's a fingerprint smudge on there.
No.
I swear on my life, yeah. Right there.
I can't even see it. It's probably the angle that
I can see it. Anyways, we can get rid of that. Or we just go back to Ancaster Henry's. But yeah, that's it right there. Sigma 35. 1.4. Very nice and sharp.
And I don't know much about Sony, but Andre was saying that I guess Sigma is now making what's the mount for these, Andre? Sony E mount. This is there's a line of Sony E mounts for the a line of Sigma lenses for the Sony E mounts, as well as the yeah, but there's more of the new ones that you said, Sony and something else. Rokinon, yes, and the Tamrons. So that's the significance of this one. This is a newer one, right? 2018 model. So it's a year old because it's 2019 now.
Yep.
A few months old probably.
So that happened.
So
then we didn't even get the lens, so we went back home, and then they were supposed to bring the lens to Ancaster Henry's the next day. But you know, when you have a nice lens like that, who wants to wait?
I wouldn't wait either. I'd go too.
So Andre went to Burlington and got it, clearly because we have it here.
When I returned my camera, like I had the K80D and I got it was faulty from Best Buy. I returned it in St. Catharines, and then I drove all the way to. No, sorry, I bought it in Oakville, and then I returned it all the way in St. Catharines.
Why?
And then I exchanged it because they didn't have any more in Oakville anymore.
Oh.
And the one that Hamilton didn't have it.
Oh, really?
So I'd make the trek too. I'd do it. Yeah.
Nice. We're trying to convince DJ to buy the Pocket 4K.
I want to do it. I just need a better lens. And if anybody knows if it does take EFS mount, which we don't know.
EFS,
Yeah,
not EF.
not EF. Which I think
EFS.
I think it should, because the same mount on the actual camera, and the
micro
4/3 is smaller than the what's it called, the APS crop sensor. So
that's that
APS-C crop sensor. Sorry. Yeah.
So yeah, looks nice. Just gonna use it tomorrow. Not the other topic.
Yeah, let's get into your.
So this theory that I started doing, I'm not saying it's working because, I mean, it's a big process that has to go.
It's a work in progress.
A work in process, yeah. So basically, what you do is go on Instagram. You go into places, I think. Hold on one sec.
You know what? We know what we'll do. Let's do like a video.
So you go and search, and then you go on the search bar, and it will say top people tags or places. So what you do is you go to places, and if you live in Hamilton, Ontario, like we do, you type in Hamilton, and you click Hamilton, Ontario. And so basically, what this is going to do is bring up all the photos that people have posted or videos that have posted in Hamilton, Ontario. And so like us, filmmakers, photographers, you know, if you want to make music videos or fitness videos, what I thought of doing is scroll through the feed, and if you see someone posting fitness videos, like of them working out, you know,
or whatever you guys are trying to tackle, right?
Yeah, whatever you're trying to get into, you simply just. So like this guy, for an example, right here. Oh, we won't use that.
Tell me you get into. So like
I'm shooting a fitness video, okay, and then and like this person right here is posting a fitness video of them working out at a gym
within Hamilton.
Within Hamilton, because we're in the Hamilton area. So what you do is the odds of you following them are 0. So. Well, hopefully. So you like the photo, and that person is going to get the notification that you've liked their photo. So what they do, hopefully, they, you know, when someone likes your stuff, you kind of creep them. So hopefully that person creeps you and they see that you make fitness videos, and that person might be looking for a fitness video to be made, and that's how you guys can connect. And it can work to any kind of category, you know, even modeling. So say you're a portrait photographer and a model posted a portrait shot or any type of modeling photo of herself, and she got the notification that you liked their photo. It's gonna get their attention to bring them to your profile, and then they're gonna see that you're a portrait photographer, and then you guys can link up. You know, it's a 50-50 chance of her liking your work or not liking your work, or her messaging you or her not messaging you. So it kind of won't hurt in a sense of doing this. And I can't say it works, but it does get people's attentions to know like that you're there. So basically the whole point of this is to let people know that what type of work you do, because you're aiming to that specific photo or that specific category. That niche. And you know, it's kind of cool, instead of just messaging random people, hey, you know, like, I'm doing fitness videos, what do you want to shoot? This is my rate. It's kind of like a
I got a good way. If you want to be really greasy, you can go in there and be like, coming from experience, that's a really good photo. Whoever took that. And then they're gonna be like, coming from experience, and they click on your page and they see all your stuff, and it's like, yeah, this guy does this stuff too. We can even leave a comment, like,
yeah, even leave a comment, just be like, oh, sick workout. I do this for tries, you know, like, the odds of you finding that person's photo in the what do you call that thing on Instagram?
It's like the feed, I guess.
In the feed are probably zero, because that person probably doesn't get that much. What's that word?
Not traction, but like
attraction. They don't get that. You need a certain amount of traction to get on the news feed, right?
Yeah, you need to have a lot of what's it called? I know what you're talking about.
You know what I'm? Yeah. Hopefully they.
I'm trying to like think about it. You have to be really okay, guys. When you're on social media, like, the more you obviously comment on anyone's pictures, or the more you like pictures, the more odds you have of people going to notice your page, no matter what.
Yes.
Regardless. So being social on social media, like physically, like communicating with that community that you're trying to tackle, is the best way to I guess get noticed on social media. So like, if you're just sitting and you're posting all these pictures, you have your hashtags, yeah, that's good, but some people might not even check your stuff out, because they're gonna say, oh, it's okay, it's just another guy posting. But if they see that you're involved in that community, and they say, oh, listen, this guy,
what you're trying to do is get people to know that you can shoot this stuff. That's the whole purpose of this.
So like,
otherwise, if you don't do this, they're not gonna know you're out there. You're never existing to them. So you doing this, you're basically saying, hey, I shoot fitness videos, you know, look at my work. So it's a different way of, instead of messaging them and telling them this, like their photo. It's a simple like, you know, it doesn't hurt. And then, you know, if they like your stuff, and if they see your stuff and they're liking your stuff and even commenting, then, you know, you can message them and be like, oh, hey, I noticed you're liking my stuff. If you ever need a fitness video, let me know.
Yeah. I think for social media, like,
because half the time, if you message people that aren't even following you, that message won't even go to them.
No,
go in the request.
Go in the request.
But if they like your stuff, and then they end up following you, and then you message them, they're gonna get that notification, because you guys are both friends now.
Or just comment on their page.
Or comment, comment, or as long as you're letting them know that you're there by a simple like or comment.
The more ways you communicate, whether it's a like, a comment, or even like following somebody, the more you're likely you're gonna get known.
Yeah.
On social media,
100%.
No matter what, and the more you post, because I know I'm guilty of it, you're guilty of it, because we have to be perfect, this and that.
Actually, I posted twice in 2 days.
Yeah, that's good.
Yesterday and today.
That's good. I think the more you post too, because when someone likes your stuff, it's subjective. So like, you can think, oh, it's bad, but someone else could think it's awesome. It's mint. It looks good, right?
Yeah.
So when you guys are like hesitating on posting something, but you know that it's good enough to make it, but it's not what you want perfectly, I would suggest still posting it, because it's subjective. Your quantity on social media, the more posts you got, and the more communication there is within your posts, like people communicating.
Yeah.
It
makes your
what's that called? Like, I'm having a brain for it. It's the damn dieting, guys. The dieting has got my head in it.
It's making them have those.
Anyways, that's what it is. There's
find the name.
Yeah, Andre, what's that name? You're the social media guy. What's the name when like everyone's like on your page and they're talking? What's that? What's another name for that? Huh? Yeah, but comments. But like, what's that? What's that term of socializing called? It's like socializing, but it's socializing, but on social media. I forget,
I know what
there's
you
a word
mean.
for it, but I forget.
Anyways, let's go ahead.
Yeah, we'll tell you next
they're
time.
probably behind their desk and saying the word.
Yeah, these guys are like these idiots. Yeah, so just like post as much as you can, like as much as you can, be involved in the community of the niche that you're trying to tackle for your own self, because first of all, that it brings you inspiration and it gets you involved in that community. Are you looking it up?
Yeah.
So that's what me and Pete would suggest, and I'm sure Andre would suggest to do, right? Right, Andre? When are you coming to the podcast?
Let's show everybody who you are. Come here. Come on.
Oh, whenever he's ready.
Okay, so anyways,
Let's get a date down right now. This is gonna force you to.
let's do 2 weeks.
2 weeks? 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
Okay, first week of February.
First
Okay.
Tuesday of Feb.
Yeah, first Tuesday of February. Andre's coming on.
AK Media.
You guys get to meet him for the first time.
So what was the one thing you wanted to talk about?
Branding. So one thing that I think I lack in right now is branding. Like, I do post all my stuff and everything, but I don't really knows, like, I guess through here you guys know who the true me is. But even I find on my vlogs I'm like way too perfect in there. I'm not really my full self, and maybe it's because I'm not fully comfortable in front of the camera. But I want to establish more of a brand. I want to that's also involved with like styles and stuff too.
Yeah.
What I was thinking, all three of us should do, is we should do like mini commercial. You know how we have like
fake commercials.
Well, not even fake commercials, but like commercials of us, like with all of our stuff. Like, we don't do any of that. We always post like stuff of other people. How about we let people know a little bit about us and then incorporate what we shoot in our videos with us? So it's like, you know how you got Sam Colder. He shoots all the stuff and then he's involved in his video as well, right? We don't do that. We just stand by because we think we don't look pretty in front of the camera, but people want to see us.
I can't. I gotta be.
Yeah, but you
the
think
camera.
that. You think that. You guys would be fine in front of the camera. You both of you guys are good at talking at me. You can talk in front of a camera.
I can talk now because I've been doing this for a while, but I can't go in front of the camera and just be like.
I'm a little rusty right now, huh?
Yeah.
Because it's been like 2 weeks.
It has been.
No, you can do it.
So what was the one thing you were talking about branding?
No, I was saying like establishing a brand, like
For yourself.
Yeah. So like, but branding's a whole bunch of different things. It's a matter of bringing out your personality in your videos, because people like how many tech reviewers are there, for instance?
So many.
There's Marquise Brownlee, there's a whole bunch, but there's a lot of them that are doing well because people like their style of video. People like the way they are as their personality. People go to Casey Neistat because of Casey Neistat. They don't go to Casey Neistat.
See,
he does everything.
What I hate and what gets to my nerves is there's so many videos on the same damn thing on YouTube, and they're making money from it. It's just like, do what you want, not do what you think you should be doing. Like a video about, like, I don't want to pick certain ones because I don't want to pick people out, but
Just don't even bring it up. We get it.
that's it. We're done.
No, it's like,
But it's just like there's so many videos out there that have been done on YouTube, and you know, like this person has 33,000, that person has 26,000. It's just like, make something that you want to make, not you're making just so you can get that paycheck at the end of the month. You know what I mean?
I think if you could do it in a different
hate it.
way, like,
Because then you make a video like, oh, why would I, this memory card or a memory card hack? You know, it's not even a hack. It's just something you came up with.
I know what you're talking about. But like, for instance, like if you could do it in a different way that better presents it, I think it's all for it. Like some people just say, "Oh, like here's my camera."
For perfect example, Peter McKinnon. Everyone knows him. You're gonna be like, "Oh, Peter McKinnon again." But like, he'll do a video on a tutorial,
and somebody else will do it.
then he'll do a documentary, and then he'll do a video on his kids. And then he'll do the bucket shot, and then he'll do a tutorial. You know, he's not doing tutorial.
Yeah.
He's not doing, oh, why you should shoot with this lens. Oh, what's good about this? You know, you should be doing this. He does a variety of different stuff, and then, which is what I'm trying to talk about.
Yeah, like,
but there's so many people out there that just stick, oh, why you should buy this lens. Oh, this hard drive hack. Oh, why you should use these transitions. It's just, there's so many of these videos out there. It's just like, there's one too many. Yeah. And it's just like, you're getting paid to do this, but someone else already did this video. You know what I mean?
It's because they get the attention. It's easy money.
I know. It's,
Come on, if it was easy money, you just had to put it.
No, actually, I wouldn't. No? What I would do for my YouTube channel if it was successful, which it's not clearly because I got 15 views.
Subscribe to all 3 of our channels. You got a channel, Andre?
No.
Okay, subscribe to Andre's channel, and in February 1st, he's making a channel.
What I would make my YouTube channel on is basically like behind the scenes on how to shoot stuff. Like, everyone knows that a portrait or that a prime lens is better than a zoom lens. It all depends on what you're shooting. You can't say it's better than a zoom lens. It all depends on what, where, and how you're shooting it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if you like that blurry background, yeah, go for a nice prime lens, 1.8. But if you want a good bokeh background zoomed in, do a 70 to 200, zoom in all the way to 200, 2.8, and that'll look freaking even more sharp.
Yeah.
But you can't use a prime lens if you're shooting sports.
Okay,
it's just my opinion. Everyone's got their own opinion. I could be wrong to someone else, but it's just, I mean, when we shot the boxing video, all I used was primes, but it's because we're using a cinema camera. It just looks better.
And you're in a controlled environment.
And we're in a controlled environment.
Tell them what to do.
Lighting's a little different. I mean, that's the situation why you would use a prime lens. See? You know what I mean? So like, there's videos on different prime lenses, and then, you know, there could be videos on when or how to use a prime lens.
Yeah.
You don't see those many videos. You don't see those type of videos out there. All you see is like the basic video. The difference between this and that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you put your own twist and you further explain it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean. Like, some people, I watch videos and I'm just like,
but like, when you get like 15 views, and I talked about this in like maybe the first or second podcast, it kind of like
doesn't motivate you.
It's just like, why am I only doing this for 15 people who watched it for 5 seconds and moved on?
It's worth it, because if one person takes that from you, it's still worth it. All it takes for the one right person,
I guess.
That's all it takes.
But that's why I like posting actual videos that I make instead of videos that I talk about. Because videos that I make can do better than talking about a lens.
Imagine Peter McKinnon liked your boxing video. All it takes for him to be like, yo, this video's sick, I'm going to repost this guy. I like his work that much.
Okay, now then I'd be shitting myself. Yeah,
I know, but like, that's all it takes.
Well, that's one of the reasons I talked about in one of the videos is don't let the number get to you, but it's just hard. It is hard.
It's like, you don't feel motivated to
do
anything. I get that too, but like, I'm at the point where I still
do it for yourself.
I want to learn. Well, I want to learn more, and I like doing it anyways. Because I was actually watching a vlog today from a long time ago. I'm like, I'm glad I videotaped this. Like, it was a good time. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I can go back and look on those. Like, I say, oh, I created this, and then even seeing the progress from me, like starting on this, like, holy shit! Like, I came a long way compared to where I was when I started out. I started filming with a GoPro camera.
Did you?
Yeah, that's the first. My parents. The Hero 4. My parents got it for me, and I was just like, oh, I'm gonna film random stuff. I started filming vlogs on there. And then after I wanted to get the camera...
Man, GoPros are sick. You can do a lot on the GoPro.
GoPros are sick. I want to get a new one, but like, I don't use it enough to get a new one yet.
Yeah.
If I traveled a lot...
We were thinking of shooting this podcast in the car driving. I saw the 6 suction cup at Henry's.
The 3?
$24.
That's the one. That's
for
what
the
I told
3.
you. Yeah, the 3.
I was going to get it, but I think if we suction it to the hood, we're not going to be able to see us as much.
You'd have to, yeah, because I don't know. It depends how wide it is and what the angle of the hood is, right?
Yeah.
And like the low light might be.
I'd be down. I don't know. And then I was also thinking of filming us with the 1DX, but just parked and then masking out the windows and adding in a time lapse video of driving.
You can do that too.
Right?
That'd be sick. Now they know our secrets.
Or just put green screen all the way around.
In your garage on the walls. You're thinking about it, eh? You're like,
I think it would be a sick thing to do. I think next podcast we're gonna do it in the car.
Yeah, we're gonna do it in the car.
You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna see if we can get a guest on here next week again. Hopefully they're not sick or
yeah, busy
or whatever. We're gonna do the podcast by picking them up. Like Cash Cab. Have you seen Cash Cab?
Yeah.
Let's do that.
That'd be sick.
Eh?
Yeah.
And then drop them off.
You'd be down.
Get out. Go home.
I'm down. What are we at?
I think 20 minutes. I think we're gonna call it.
25.
Yeah, I think we're gonna call it there.
Yeah, we're gonna call it
Nice and short.
Nice and short podcast.
Like,
That's a good time.
I'm gonna say this, for the record. Whatever we say, it's our opinion. It doesn't stick out to anyone. Try not to hurt anyone's feelings. We're just saying what we think. Especially with the whole YouTube thing. That the marketplace for YouTube it's huge. I understand, but it's
oversaturated.
It is very.
That's where we gotta stand out.
Everybody wants to be Sam Colder.
That's where the
Everybody
brain
wants
comes
to be Peter McKinnon.
That's when the brain comes in, man. We gotta make a commercial about us. We have to come up with our own logos. We have to come up with like our style of video and just
2019, new me, new
vids. And Andre's coming on 2019.
Yeah, Andre's coming on.
First week of February. We're gonna book you in right now, eh?
He's booked in.
You're booked? Okay, perfect.
All right.
Okay, guys, we'll see you on the next episode.
See you guys next week.
Peace.
Peace.